Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Studs, coming to you from the Southeastern Connecticut Home and Garden Show at the Mohegan Sun. Here are your hosts, Colin and Jimmy.
Here we are again.
Boomerang, boys.
Boomerang. Still Groundhog Day, Boomerang.
Whatever it is.
Mimosa Sunday.
One step after another.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I have got to tell you that I am very, very excited about our guest that we have on right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, because this is...
What we're about.
This is what we're about.
This is
who we talk to. This is the information we're trying to get out to people that listen to the podcast. So we have Logan with us right now. Logan is a homeowner, and Logan does some DIY stuff, right? Yep. At your house.
Do it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to talk to you about the different projects that you've done at your house, and kind of talk about the projects, things that you may want to convey to some of our listeners of things that they may want to be prepared for when they're going to start their own project. And then just let us know how the project went for you.
Yeah.
So,
all right, sounds good.
Yeah, so what are some of the things you've done at your house?
So recently just got done finishing up my a full basement remodel.
Nice.
About a year ago, I just got back from a business trip and went downstairs. My wife's cousin and I were looking for something downstairs.
Yep.
And go downstairs, feel squish, squish, squish.
Oh, no.
It was a fully finished carpeted basement.
Oh, no.
Was.
Keyword was. After that, started looking around like, all right, where's this water coming from?
Yeah?
Went into the we have like a divider wall that separates our furnace, hot water tank, oil tank.
Okay.
And looked around and saw water coming from the hot water tank. I'm
no.
So, need to remind you, it's January. It's cold.
Oh, sure.
Last year, it's very cold.
Right.
As we were ripping out the carpet, started ripping out the carpet immediately.
Yep.
And taking it up and outside the cellar, out the bulkhead.
Yep.
Water's freezing to the stairs, and so now it's slipping and sliding all over the place.
Oh, man.
We ripped out 3/4 of the carpet.
Yep.
And then was able to stop the leaking anyways from the hot water tank.
Yeah.
Realized how much damage there really was. It was.
Yeah, so now you got the drywall on the walls, right? Is that what you have on there?
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll have to be ripped out too. And
yeah.
So what'd you end up doing? Like ripping it down to
so
nothing, or?
I ended up. I figured it's like, I'll just cut around the bottom 6 inches.
Yep.
Of the affected wall.
Yep.
I wish I would have actually tore out all the drywall though.
Really?
Yeah. It was easier. It would have been easier just to throw up full sheets of drywall than it was
a lot of times that is
splicing it out and.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, you take the 4 feet up and go all the way around and take it out. Yeah, like you just said.
Yeah.
Much easier. Yep.
So now what did you actually do to the basement to finish it back off?
So completely repainted. They were white walls, and then my wife's like, what, we can go ahead and change the paint and change
Why not? Yeah, why not change it up?
That's what they do, man.
You're right. Well,
that's what they do.
It's white. It's easy.
By the way,
let's do something different. Yeah.
I was just thinking. Oh boy. There you go.
Well,
we don't want to get him into too much trouble, so let's move on. Yeah.
We already talked about removing the carpet altogether because majority of our house is all hardwood floor.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we're like, well, this is a perfect opportunity. Let's just go ahead and rip it all out.
Nice. Okay.
Ripped it all out, and we found a hardwood laminate that we really liked.
Okay.
It was, went to Liquid Lumberdator.
Liquid Lumberdators.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're great. They get some great stuff.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Found a really good hardwood laminate.
Nice.
Brother-in-law helped me install the hardwood floor. I've never done any floor work before, so he's like, oh, it's really easy. Just going in. We knocked it out in a weekend.
Yeah.
So
it's really not that hard to do, is it?
No, it's actually really easy. I spent more time breaking the little grooves than it was anything else.
I know. Yeah. It
Once
just
you
takes
get through
time. Yeah. There's certain ways you have to hit the board so it just drops down and doesn't snap. So yeah. I mean, as you go through, you learn these things and stuff too. So,
but
awesome.
I bet you one thing, you were sore after the weekend, weren't you?
Very
you don't
sore.
do that kind of work.
No,
it's physical.
Yeah,
it's physical.
People don't think that, and they go, "Oh my God, I did my floorman. I am so sore," because you're using muscles you haven't used in a long, long time.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, were you able to keep the electrical that was there and reuse, or?
Yep. So we ripped out part of the as we were ripping out the carpet. There was a small little like L-shaped mini bar that was there.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was halfway spliced into the wall, and it wasn't.
Yep.
We didn't like it. There wasn't a whole lot of room behind it, so we're like, you know what? Out it goes.
Yep. Yeah. Rip it out. That's the time.
Out it goes.
Out it went, and then did all the patch. We had to patch, put a 4 foot by 3 foot section in just to cover up the hole that it left.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
And then after that was all said and done, got everything, all the new sheetrock was spliced in and painted and mudded over.
Yep.
Realized I hate mudding and
That was going to be the next question, because any homeowner I talk to, they're always like, I'm never doing that again.
It ain't that easy. It takes years
it's
to
really
get it right.
not. I mean, it's to me, it's an art. It's a feel,
It is an art.
and I did it for many years, and the first 6 months was just horrible. It's just a feel thing. You just learn how to do it over time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Takes years.
Good for you giving it a shot, though.
yeah. So
A lot
How'd
of
it come out?
sanding, huh? You
Yeah.
do a lot of sand
Yeah.
on,
A lot of sanding.
sand on, sand off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, it didn't come out very good, so I had to go back
Back
and
over, yeah.
do some more sanding.
Yeah. What
Couple
we
more
always
than
say
3.
in the industry, the way to get a guy to be a really good taper is to make him sand his own work.
Yeah.
So after enough sandings, they've realized just a little bit is good. Nice and thin, and feather it out, and
Yeah.
it makes a huge difference.
Or they quit and become a landscaper.
Well, that's always the other option.
Yeah.
Yep.
So overall, scale 1 to 10, 10 being awesome. What would you rate the project?
I'd
Doing
say
it
a
yourself?
solid 9.
A solid 9. Okay.
Good
Solid
for you,
9.
man.
'cause
Yeah.
I like how it turned out. Everything turned out really good.
Good.
I built my own bar as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Did the bottle cap epoxy top.
Nice.
Oh,
you did do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And that was definitely a challenge.
Yeah, get all the air bubbles out and everything else.
'cause-
Yep.
Went through and glued. Used hot glue to glue all the bottle caps down.
Yep.
Close to 2,000 bottle caps were
No
applied to the
kidding.
top.
Wow.
It's 9 foot by 18 inches wide.
Wow.
Dude.
Jeez. That's a good size.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah.
That
How
was a
long did that
solid
take
like
you?
6 months of and acquiring all the bottle caps locally.
And drinking all the beers, too, to get more bottle
Honey,
caps.
we need more,
Right.
we need more bottle
Yeah,
caps.
yeah.
More bottle
It's
caps.
for the basement, honey. Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For the basement.
Right. I got to do this. Right.
Yep.
So we actually had a lot of local bars actually help us out and save a lot of bottle caps.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
So it cut back on quite a bit of the drinking.
Yeah.
Which is,
Well, now you got a bar to do.
That
future
would be
drinking,
pretty
so.
funny. I think you should say that when people come over who don't really know you. Go, my God, he's an alcoholic.
And this is just a cute way we display his problem. Yes.
Right? Yeah.
come home, time to pop one. Let's go.
Yep.
That's it.
Back to work.
Yep.
Yep.
Go hit the AA meeting.
So for DIYers that are listening to us right now, and they're thinking about taking on a project, what advice would you give them?
Plan it out properly.
Okay.
If you're thinking about splicing, don't. Just
Yep.
do full sheets of sheetrock.
Yep.
Don't cut 6 inches up and splice it in 3/4 way around
Right.
because nothing was ever level.
Right.
That's right.
Everything was off in
Yep.
some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, I think I already know the answer to this, but if there was one thing you would do differently during the besides the splicing, like one thing that you would not do yourself again, what would it be?
I probably wouldn't do the bar top again.
You wouldn't do the bar top, okay?
No, I wouldn't use bottle caps. I'd use something else.
Okay.
Something
Why is that?
less of it,
Okay.
less tedious, less. Or maybe even find something that's better than hot glue. Because I tried using liquid nails, couldn't get the bottle caps to stay.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thi-
Okay.
It may have been temperature because it was cooler downstairs than
Sure.
what it,
All right.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
that's
yep.
possible.
so it just wasn't. The liquid nails wasn't sticking very well. So
Okay.
I had to go hot glue.
Yep.
That was a lot of hot glue, a lot of hot Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Oh, you use the Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
I tried using regular glue sticks. They weren't working.
Really? Huh. That's interesting. All right. I get that.
I can see you going to like, damn freaking
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Throw another one across the room. Yeah.
Why can't I use whiskey bottles? No.
Right? That's
So,
funny.
so what's the next project we got coming up at the house?
Looking for a roof and full farmer's porch for the house.
Nice.
Ideally, trying to find one contractor to do both.
Yeah, you're not going to tackle this one on your own.
No,
Smart man.
I don't do heights and
Good for
definitely
you.
don't do
Smart man.
steep roofs.
Yeah,
Smart
you got a
man.
steep roof.
I got a steep.
Oh,
It's
boy.
Cape style,
Okay,
so
Yep.
steep on the front and level on the back. But
Yep.
Yeah.
not doing it.
No.
I got you. Smart man. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
So-
certain things you don't want to try to tackle.
Yeah.
If you know your limitations, pay attention
one,
to them.
Yeah, one thing is gravity. If you're not,
Yeah.
if it's not your friend, you don't
No,
want to deal with
definitely not.
Right.
it. Right.
Well,
man,
awesome,
that's
man.
cool.
Logan, thank you so much for joining us. I know
Yeah.
you've educated our listeners, and we really appreciate you
Yeah.
taking time to do so.
All right, thank you guys.
Awesome,
All
buddy.
right. Good luck on the next project.
All right, thanks.
See ya.
See
Bye.
ya.